You don't have a problem with what I did?
When I hired you, I knew you were insane. I will continue to try and stop you from doing insane things, but once they're done, trying to convince an insane person not to do insane things is in itself insane. So when I hired you, I also set aside $50,000 a year for legal expenses. So far, you've come in under budget.
Great.
District ruled that a
Any chance you
defendant
could
may
help me
not
out?
use that status to rule against a felony charge.
Why are you doing this? It's not going to keep you out of jail.
No.
Even if you win, the restraining order and battery charge stay in place. What have you gained?
Time.
To diagnose him? You can't get near him.
I don't want to be near him.
Well, some doctors have the Messiah complex. They need to save the world. You've got the Rubik's complex. You need to solve the puzzle.
Are you done? Or do you have more references to 1980s?
It's just with Dr.
fads?
Hamilton here, I noticed a difference in styles.
His style involves humility. Another difference in our styles. I don't care much for apologies. You can go.
I didn't know you were standing there when I said that, okay? It was completely rude.
Do you mean genuine humility? You know, with all the self-doubt and the self-questioning? Or Hamilton's polite, patronizing, aw shucks humility?
You're both excellent doctors.
Thank you. And humility is an important quality, especially if you're wrong a lot.
You've been wrong every step of the way.
Of course, you're right. Self-doubt doesn't help anybody, does it?
So your philosophy is, if they don't want treatment, they get it shoved down their throat. But if it might cure their paralysis, whoa, better slow down.
Yeah.
Yes, Doctor, I love
My old philosophy used to be live and let live. But I'm taking this needlepoint class, and they gave us these really big pillows.
What's your philosophy on employee relations?
That's a very tiny pillow.
Great.
I checked him
Sounds
out.
like you know what you're doing.
He's a great doctor. You think he's better than I am?
It's about your ego.
Answer the question. It's not going to change how I think about myself. Might affect my opinion of you, but that shouldn't affect your opinion of yourself. I'm getting confused. If you think he's a better doctor than I am, then you should take the job. Otherwise, you should get him to buy you 2 or 3 more nostalgic lunches and then politely decline.
It's that simple? I should just ignore the mockery and abuse?
Oh, how do I abuse you?
How do you not? If I make a mistake,
I hold you accountable. So what?
Dr. Hamilton forgives. He's capable of moving on.
That is not what he does.
I screwed up his case. He told
He
me.
never said you were forgiven. I was there. He said it wasn't your fault.
So?
So it was. You took a chance. You did something great. You were wrong. But it was still great. You should feel great that it was great. You should feel like crap that it was wrong. That's the difference between him and me. He thinks you do your job, and what will be will be. I think that what I do and what you do matters. He sleeps better at night. He shouldn't.